Good day everyone. Today we are going to tackle about the material, economic, and spiritual self. But first, we wanted to let you know that this is for educational purposes only, and our instructor, Mr. Roldan Ardines, indicated that this is only used as learning material for the class. Our main objectives are as follows: to discuss the material, economic self, and spiritual self. Next is to explain the impact of religion to spirituality. And lastly, to define each part of the topic. First, we have the material self. According to William James, a philosopher, material self pertains to objects, places, or even people which have the label of mind. Mind is the term there, guys. This is made up of everything that you own: your car, your friends, or your love life. This defines your love towards your possessions in life or your personal belongings in life which you are very proud of having. So that's the material self. Next, we have the bodily self. A bodily self is characterized by pre-reflective bodily self-consciousness that is immune to error through misidentification. Being conscious about your weight, your nose shape, your skin color are examples of how you define your bodily self. Sometimes we show people our bodily self by means of showing how dominant you are because of your huge body, how innocent you are because of your shortness, and how disciplined you are because of your fit body. So that's the bodily self.
The extracorporeal self is a phenomenon that has been explored by many different artists and philosophers. Artists like Richard Long have created installations that explore the relationship between the human body and the environment. Meanwhile, philosophers like Nicholas Thors have written about the ethical implications of extractions from the body that have been written about the ethical implication of capturing one's body and injecting it into a medicine to use it for medical. In February 2016, an Italian patient was granted for the first living cosmetic facelift, using cells from the patient's own skin to remove wrinkles and add firmness. The technique involves injecting a soft tissue filler into the skin that promotes collagen growth and reduces the appearance of wrinkles, restoring firmness to the skin and youthfulness to the face. Researchers at the University of Nevada developed the technique by injecting the patient's own cells into the wrinkled area of the skin using a special device called a microdermabrasion machine. Economic self. A, B, C, and D are people who are interdicted in commercial negotiations. A is an entrepreneur, B is an investor, and C is corporate accountant. D is a trader. They had made a mistake, but if they could work together, they could rectify it. What is economic self? It's a question that had been puzzling economists for many years. In short, it refers to the way people make decisions about how to allocate their time and money. It is influenced by their personal goals and amount of information they have available to them, and the way they are rewarded in the market. And it is also affected by the economic environment. So what does this mean? Well, it depends on your definition of economic. For example, in any developing countries, economic success is defined in terms of income per capita. In this case, it is determined by the extent to which everyone is able to earn a living wage.
Is the process of describing oneself, one's attributes, and one's abilities. It is a way of expressing oneself and gaining information about one's personality, interests, and experiences. Self-description can be done through the verbal communication, written communication, or a combination of both is self-description.
Sa perception theory, states the individuals often use external behaviors to guess internal emotions that are unclear. Learn about self-perception. Through definition and examples, when self-perception theory is often used, and the relationship between facial expression and emotions. If you are like many people, you probably believe that you know what you feel and what the lie is. But believe it or not, some studies have shown that people don't always know exactly how they feel. Instead, they use their own behavior to guess about what they are feeling. Self-perception theory says that when people are unsure about their feelings and emotion and motivations, they will use their own behavior to infer what they feel.
Self-esteem. Self-esteem refers to a person's overall subjective evaluation of their worth or value as a human being. It involves how one perceives and judges of oneself in relation to avoid others and to various standards expectations. Like, for example, if you have a low self-esteem, you do not like yourself, you do not think that you are valuable person, and therefore you do not behave confidently. Poor self-esteem is at the center of many of the difficulties we experience in life.
My topic is all about the feeling of well-being. The feeling of well-being refers to a sense of contentment, satisfaction, and happiness that comes from living a fulfilling life. It is a positive emotional state that is characterized by a sense of inner peace, harmony, and balance. In simple terms, well-being can be described as judging life positively and feeling good. For public health purposes, physical well-being, feeling very healthy and full of energy, is also viewed as critical to overall well-being. Well-being different elements. This includes positive emotions such as happiness, joy, contentment, excitement, wonder, and calmness. It also includes good physical health and positive, meaningful social relationship and connections. Important thing for well-being is to be active. Try to find an activity that you enjoy and that keeps you active, such as walking, swimming, cycling, or playing a football. Evidence shows that an improvement in your physical health can be help you to improve your mental health. You can find out more about keeping active on our healthy lifestyle page.
So today, guys, my topic for today is spiritual self. Um, Spiritual self is the most enduring and intimate part of the soul, the innermost workings of the person's mind, behavior, beliefs, and mortal that involve every aspect of the human as a person. By William James. So, what is spiritual belief? Spiritual belief refers to a set of convictions or faith that pertains to the non-physical aspects of human existence, such as the soul, afterlife, and the divine. It is a belief system that emphasizes the importance of a spiritual or metaphysical aspect of reality, which may or may not be based on any specific religious doctrine or traditions. Spiritual beliefs can make many different forms and can vary widely depending on an individual's cultural, historical, and social background. Some people believe in the existence of a higher power or deity, while others may believe in the power of nature, or the universe. Some people may practice meditation, um, prayer, or other spiritual practices to help them connect with their spirituality, while others may find spiritual fulfillment through art, music, or other creative pursuits. Ultimately, spiritual belief is a deeply personal and subjective experience that can provide individuals with a sense of purpose, meaning, and connection to something greater than themselves. And next topic is manifesting of the spiritual self. So we have four manifesting of the spiritual self. The one is person's will. Second is intelligence and abilities. And three is morals. And four is values. So person's will, things that person want to achieve in their life. Intelligence and ability, things that the person have confidence in doing and believe to have a certain mystery of. Morals, things that are acceptable for the person. A person definition of what is right and wrong. And the last one is values, the ability of the person to prioritize based on what is important to him.
Spirituality. Approach to God is through the path of love. This is a love where there is no condemnation and judgment, but where there is mercy and acceptance. So basically, the spirituality is much more peaceful, much more open, and it's not constricted. Spirituality recognizes that there are different beliefs and their own or disbeliefs. In general, spirituality is defined as relating to or affecting the human spirit or soul as opposed to material or physical things. The purpose of spirituality. The purpose of spirituality is deeply personal and can vary widely from person to person. At its core, however, spirituality is often about seeking a deeper sense of connection, meaning, and purpose in life. So basically, the purpose of spirituality is to seek a deeper understanding of the self, the world, and our place in it. It involves exploring the nature of reality, the meaning of existence, and our relationship with the divine or transcendent aspect of life. Ultimately, the purpose of spirituality is to help us live more fulfilling, connected, meaning lives, and to foster a sense of unity and interconnectedness with all beings and the universe as a whole.
So, religion. Religion is the belief in and worship of a superhuman power or powers, especially God or gods. The second topic is purpose of religion. Religion serves several functions for society. This includes first, giving meaning and purpose to life. The second is reinforcing social unity and stability. The third is serving as an agent of social control of behavior. And the fourth is promoting physical and psychological well-being. And the last is motivating people to work for positive social change.
Religion and spirituality are both rooted in trying to understand the meaning of life, and in some cases, how a relationship with a higher power may influence that meaning. While religion and spirituality are similar in foundation, they are very different in practice. The idea of religion and spirituality is like a rectangle versus a square. Within a religion, there is a spirituality, but if you have spirituality, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have a religion, says someone who practices both religion and spirituality.